What's up, Sunny fam? I'm your trainer, Annelisa, and today we have a 20-minute cycle workout focused on speed and endurance with a little resistance. By the way, we also have a huge library of both cycle and bodyweight exercises that we update weekly. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell symbol, and we'll keep you posted on our latest and greatest updates and workouts. So for today's workout, like I said earlier, we are going to be focusing on speed, endurance with a little resistance. So let's get started with that 3-minute warm-up. Start to roll those legs out. And I want you to go ahead and make sure that you have zero resistance on that bike. So turn that knob all the way to the left and just let those legs roll out. Perfect. We're gonna find our flat road. Our base level resistance should be feeling like around 30 to 40% of your threshold. So it may take you a couple turns to get there. And in terms of your speed, I'm looking at around 65 up to 85 RPM. And as you're rolling those legs out, you can go ahead and take those hands off those handlebars, sitting straight up, and give me 3 big shoulder rolls to the back. Perfect, releasing all that tension in your upper body. And then 3 big shoulder rolls forward. Perfect, shake it out. Now let's talk about form. We are gonna be in and out of the saddle quite a few times throughout this workout. So let's start with that seated position first. You're gonna get those hands into what I like to call second position. Go ahead and draw those elbows in. You're gonna wanna keep that chest open, chin is up, core is nice and tight. Perfect. And again, we're still gonna be focusing on around 65 up to 85 RPM. Elbows are drawn in, and we roll it out. In about 10 seconds, I'm going to ask for just a tap of resistance to the right, and we're gonna work on that standing form out of the saddle, hands in third position. So go ahead and reach down, add about a quarter to the right on that resistance knob. You can slow down your speed if you need to. Walk your hands out here to third, and take those hips out of the saddle. You can start slow if you need to, around 60, 65 RPM. I want you to feel comfortable first. Perfect. So when we're in that standing position, the only difference I want to see is that your hips are elevated, lifted over that saddle just a few inches. Hands are nice and light. There's no pressure in those wrists. Perfect. Chest is open, chin is up. Core is still nice and tight. Awesome. Now, sometimes in recovery, I'm gonna ask you to take your hands into first position right here. Keep that chest open, chin up. Again, hands are nice and light. Knees are driving in your core, heels are pressing down on those pedals. Big deep breath. Awesome. Go ahead and have a seat. And if you got a little heavy with that resistance, you could take it back. Coming up, in about 25 seconds, we have a 90-second endurance run. We are going to be starting at a slower pace and gradually increasing that speed every 30 seconds. We will not be hitting our sprint just yet though. So when you're ready, we're on in 10 seconds. Get those hands in second position. Make sure you have that strong flat road with a slight headwind. And in 3, 2, 1, we're on. So in terms of your cadence right now, this should feel a little bit faster than our warm-up jog. I'm looking at around 75 up to 85 RPM. If you need to add more resistance to hold that pace, you can do that. Perfect. And in 10 seconds, I want you to increase whatever speed you have on your bike by 5 to 10. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Pick it up. So we're looking at maybe 85 plus. Something that you can maintain. Your heart rate may go up just a little bit. Perfect. Nice, light, easy. Coming up in 15 seconds, add 5 to 10 RPM to your speed. And you're gonna hold it, aim for consistency. Get ready, coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe we're around 95 plus. There we go. This should be right below your sprinting pace. You're not completely breathless, and you can still hold this speed. Perfect. Coming up in 15 seconds, we're gonna take it up out of the saddle to recover on a jog. Hold that pace. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slow it down. If you need to, you got some time real quick to grab water and towel off. Otherwise, go ahead and meet me in that standing position, hands in third, and jog it out. Remember, keep that chest open, chin up, and just breathe. Hands are gonna go into first position. You can bring that heart rate down. In about 60 seconds, we've got another endurance run. This time, we will be starting at around 85 up to 95 RPM, so it's a little faster, and we're gonna be ending 95 to 105 RPM. Still not hitting that sprint just yet, and this one is only 60 seconds long. And here's the catch. Reach down, add a small tap of resistance to the right. Enough to feel that change, enough to make a difference. Perfect. Hands go into third. Coming up in less than 30 seconds. We're gonna do this one completely in the saddle. So take your time, let's get ready. Again, 85 to 95 to start that speed. Coming up in 10. Start to creep those hips back. We're on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go, pick it back up. If you feel like this speed is way too easy, that you can go a little faster, then you have to add a little more resistance. Perfect. Give yourself something to build on. And as we get faster, if you need to, you can always take some of it back. So, I'm looking for 5 to 10 RPM faster in less than 10 seconds. 95 to 105. Let's get there in 4, 3, 2, 1. Start to pick it up. Perfect. Remember, we are not hitting our all-out sprint just yet, but this is a faster paced run. Keeping in mind, it's a longer interval. You got 15 seconds left, just hold that pace. Stay consistent with your form. Coming up, we get to recover again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. Perfect, we've got 90 seconds here. You can take some of that resistance back if you need to. We are going to be hitting sprints in this next segment. So slow it down as much as you need. If you want to stretch it out, lace those hands behind your back and pull down. Knuckles towards the floor. Open up that chest. Perfect. When you're ready, make sure you have enough resistance to take you out of the saddle while maintaining control of that bike. And meet me right here. So we are going to be hitting our max speed here with this next one. We've got a 30-second sprint to begin. Plenty of time to recover in between. But for right now, take your time. Those legs are gliding over those pedals. Speed-wise, 65 plus. Get ready for that first sprint. Awesome. If you need to, add some more resistance on. And we're on in 15. We get to drop it in the saddle. 60-second recovery on the other side. Coming up in 8. We got 5, 4, have a seat, 3, 2, 1, start to pick it up. So as you're finding that sprint, I want you to aim to go for breathless. That number doesn't matter as much as that feeling does. This should feel like a sprint. And if it doesn't, add resistance, or you might need to push a little faster. We've got less than 15 seconds on the clock. Coming up in 8. You got this. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Slow it down. You can take those hands off those handlebars. Drop your speed. We're going right back into that 30-second sprint coming up after this recovery. So if you didn't get the chance to, Take a look at that max speed. Try to beat it this time. All right, second one. Coming up in 30 seconds. If you're ready, as you're recovering, take it up, walk it out. Perfect. Let's try to match that previous sprint. We're on in about 15 seconds. We drop it in the saddle, we push. As hard as you can for 30 seconds. Are we ready? We got no choice. We're doing this together. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Perfect, tightening up that form. Core's tight, chest open, chin up. We're riding strong. We got 20 seconds left. Check your cadence right here. Is this as fast as you can go? You're more than halfway there. Can you go any faster? Even if it's by 1 point. I think we can. Coming up in 8. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. Perfect. Take a moment, catch your breath. You can drop that speed. We are going to be working our way into now 45-second sprints. It's gonna be tough, but it will be worth it. Coming up, go ahead and add a little tap to the right. If you're feeling it and you want a challenge, take it out of the saddle, walk it out. All right, coming up in about 30 seconds. First 45-second push of the day. And this time, we're not going to go right into that fast-paced sprint. I want you to build into it. Like we did in the first intervals with those endurance runs, we practiced building into that speed. So we're gonna apply it with this 45-second push coming up. Coming up in 8 seconds. Start with that run in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Have a seat. So, for that running speed, I'm looking for 85 up to 105. Find it right now, hold on to it. All right, can you pick up that pace by 5 RPM faster? We got 30 seconds left to go. And let's find that sprint coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Final 15 seconds, find that sprint. Find that max speed. There we go. You got 8. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Recover. We got 1 minute and one more 45-second push. So let's take it the same way, only this time, the first 15 seconds, we will be starting out of the saddle. It's gonna be like a jog, run. We drop it down, and then we gradually increase that speed. So take your time, get your towel, bring that heart rate down. We're on in 30 seconds. And make sure you have enough resistance on your bike to where you are in control of your speed, of your resistance, of your form, both in and out of the saddle. All right, 15 seconds. In terms of that speed, let's aim for around 75 to 80 plus when we're in that standing position. Coming up in 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it up. Check your speed, how's it looking? Remember, you're in control of your form. All right, coming up, we drop it down. In 3, 2, 1. Can you hit 95 plus right here? Perfect, in 10 seconds, I'm looking for that all-out sprint. And this is up to you. If you would like, you could take it out of the saddle and hit that sprint, or keep it seated. Either way, we're on in 3, 2, 1, pick it up. Final 15. If you're up, I'm coming up with you. Perfect, hold that sprint. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. recover. All right, how we feeling? Good, I hope. Take a moment right here. We've got about 45 seconds. We have a little mini climb. This is our only climb of the day. It won't be all out, it won't be the heaviest, but it's gonna give us some strength under our feet and in our legs. So, coming right up in about 30 seconds, I'm looking for around 50 to 60% of your threshold. Maybe that's a full turn, maybe that's 2 full turns on your resistance knob. That's up to you, but you know it should feel like a hill. So when you're ready, add a full turn. You should still be able to move those legs, so get a feel for that road. In terms of your speed, I'm gonna give us a wide range, 55 up to 70 RPM. Add it on now. Once you found it, take it up, walk it out. Perfect. And of course, if you still need some time to recover, then take it. And in about 45 seconds, I'm looking for one more change on that road. It's only a 2-minute climb, and then we're on to our final recovery. So use that body weight side to side right here. Perfect. Keeping that core tight, those hips are back. Remember, do not lean on those handlebars. This is the only way we're gonna be able to get stronger in that lower body, is when you work from those hips. Focus on that lower body. In 15 seconds, I'm looking for any change on that resistance. Coming up in 10. Add a quarter, maybe more. In 4, 3, 2, 1, add something. Have a seat. Perfect. Use that body weight side to side. We get a 60-second recovery on the other end. And then we're off to our final interval. Not gonna tell you what it is yet. We gotta get through this climb first. Coming up, 30 seconds left. Can you add anything else? And now take it out of the saddle. Walk it out. You could check your speed, check your cadence. As long as we're consistent, then we're good. In 15 seconds, we're on to our final recovery. Coming up in 10. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it back to that flat road. All right. We are down to the final segment, final round of work today. And let me tell you what it is. It's just 2 30-second sprints. Seated or standing. Recovery is also only going to be 30 seconds. So, I want you to give it your all. I want you to challenge yourself. If you feel ready to take these sprints in that standing position, then that's exactly what we're going to do. We're on in 30 seconds. This is the final 90 seconds of work. So if you're feeling tired, I want you to work through that discomfort. We got plenty of time to recover after this. Today is the day we are going to challenge ourselves. We're going to do something a little different, even when we're tired. Are we ready? In 4, 3, we're gonna hit that sprint in or out of the saddle in 2 and 1. Let's go. Perfect. Let's burn it out. You can do partially seated, partially standing, either way. We're getting through this 30 seconds. You got 15 left, hold it. Hold on to that form. In 10, short 30-second recovery. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, recover. You can slow it down as much as you need to. It's only 30 seconds. All right, in 20 seconds, final sprint. You gotta do something different, whether that's adding resistance, taking it out of the saddle if you were previously seated, whatever it is, let's get ourselves through this final push. Coming up in 10. See, I gave us some extra time. You got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Final 30 seconds. Do something different. Can you add a little bit more resistance? Can you pick up that pace? Check your speed. How's it looking? There we go. I want you to focus. We've got less than 15 seconds on the clock. Burn it out. Coming up in 10. Keep it pushing. I know. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a seat. Let it go. Slow it down. And take off all that resistance on your bike. Yeah, that one was hard. It was challenging, but we got through it together. Take a moment. You're just gonna give me 3 big shoulder rolls to the back, just like we started in that warm-up. And then 3 to the front. Perfect. Grab some water towel off. That's all the time I got for you today. But once again, my name is Annelisa, your Sunny Fit trainer, and congratulations, we did it. That was a lot of work. If you enjoyed the workout and you want to see more, you can leave a comment below. You can like this video, and also be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay posted on our latest and greatest releases. I will catch you all next time. Make sure you stretch, and great work today.